Hey guys, welcome back to Cajun Horror Talk. I'm Jake.
And Ross.
Today we're talking about 2007's Sweeney Todd.
Pretty women.
So grab a beer, grab a cup of coffee. Let's talk horror. All right, Sweeney Todd. We're looking at a runtime of 1 hour and 56 minutes.
Okay.
Made on a budget of $50 million.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah, it made a gross of $153.3 million. I want to bring that up to you because I thought that was fucking high.
That's really high for... Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't think it would have been that much.
I don't know where all that money went.
I was about to say, other than set design, costumes, and the special effects...
I guess you figure out the $40 million to Johnny Depp, then kind of space the rest out.
Yeah, just nickel and dime everything else.
So, cast, we're looking at Johnny Depp plays Sweeney Todd.
Fuck, he does.
Helena Bonham Carter plays Mrs. Lovett.
Yes, she does.
The great Alan Rickman plays Judge Turpin. Timothy Spall plays Beetle. Sacha Baron Cohen plays Pirelli. Jamie Campbell Bower plays Anthony. Why do all these people have three names? Laura Michelle Kelly plays Lucy. Jane Weisner plays Joanna. And Ed Sanders plays Toby. So, plot of this movie is Benjamin Barker is a barber with a beautiful wife, apparently.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
And she catches the eye of Judge Turpin. He gets set up for a crime he didn't commit.
Yeah.
And instead of joining the A-team, he just goes to Australia.
Yeah, you missed your opportunity, sir. Could have been there.
And he gets sent off to Australia, comes back, 15 years later?
It was 15 years. He comes back.
That means that girl's only 16 years old. At the most.
Yeah, you're correct.
Which makes Turpin creepier.
So much creepier. I didn't even think about that, but it's so much creepier now. He's been spying on this girl through a hole in the wall.
And she's only like 15 or 16.
That guy, it's so creepy.
Yeah, so he comes back, sets himself up as a barber because he's looking for revenge. He's to start cutting people's throats. Almost gets caught, and then they end up taking the bodies and cooking them in Mrs. Lovett's meat pie shop.
Meat pies. This was Motel Hell, the musical.
Yes,
That's what this
very
was.
much so.
Very, very much more well done than Motel Hell.
Here's the thing.
What's the thing?
Okay, so Johnny Depp spent 15 years in Australia.
Yes.
Very pale. You think he looked more Jack Sparrow than Sweeney Todd?
Okay, yeah, but if he spent 15 years, you don't know how much
on
time.
A boat.
You don't know how much time he was above cabin. He might have been one of the fuckers that was rowing.
He was also, but it wasn't 15. It wasn't like 7 years there, 7.5 years there, 7.5 years back. He was in fucking Australia.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I don't know.
There's a lot of sun down there.
Down under.
There's
a lot of sun. Well, no, he's pale. Maybe he likes the shade.
Yeah, I guess.
We saw him on the beach. He didn't look like he wanted to go do a bunch of stuff.
We'll get to that in a bit.
Did not look like he was too enthused to be outside.
I'm not normally a musical person.
It depends on the musical. There's some musicals where it's amazing, and there's some that are just horrible. I can't get past the fact that they're musicals.
And I'm thinking that might be messing me up, guys. I loved this movie when I was younger.
This one was well done.
But for some reason, watching it as an adult now, I'm not a big fan of it. I don't know why.
I remember the first time I watched this movie, whenever I watched it in theaters with my ex-wife. We went over there. I didn't know what the hell.
That should bring it down right there.
It did just kill my whole mood. No, I didn't know what the hell this movie was. I hadn't seen any of the trailers, any of the previews. I really didn't know anything about this movie. And we get into the theater, and it starts off Sweeney Todd, blah, blah, and you see the boat and everything, and Johnny Depp, and he stands up, and he starts, the streets of London. I'm like, what the fuck did you bring me to see? Why am I here? What is going on in this fucking movie?
What the fuck?
What is happening? And then I absolutely fell in love with the movie. And the singing, it didn't bother me. Look,
it doesn't take away from it.
You've seen Les Miserables?
Yes.
Loved it.
Loved it.
On fucking point.
I still like Les Miserables. I just don't. I don't know what it is about Sweeney Todd watching it this time.
There's some musicals that you're so aware that they're singing.
Yes.
Like you're so very much aware that this is just okay. Get the song over so we can get on with the fucking movie.
Yeah.
And this was not one of those movies for me.
Alan Rickman, man.
Yeah. Hans Gruber in this motherfucker.
Alan Rickman's always one of my favorite actors.
I can't name a movie that I don't like him in.
I know.
Cannot name a movie that I do not like his acting in.
He's fucking fantastic, man.
He really is.
Rest in peace. A big loss to the fucking world when he went.
No shit. No shit, dude.
But can we talk about how much of a freak Turpin is, though? Because your boy comes in, your boy sees Joanna up in the window and falls in fucking love with her.
Immediately. 30 seconds, he sees a girl in the window and he's in love.
Yes. He brings him in there. He's talking about all these sex books he's got on the fucking wall.
He has a lot of.
That's a lot of sex books, bro.
I bet you he knows some Kama Sutra tricks that you and I do not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Including how to rape a woman in front of 150 people.
Everybody laughed. I don't understand that scene. Nobody helped her.
No, they all just stood around and watched.
They stood around and watched him rape this girl. And
is it worse to rape or is it worse to watch and laugh?
I think both people deserve to burn in hell. Like, why aren't you going to watch it? Okay, so let's think about this. This was a flashback scene.
Yeah.
Which means she was even younger than 15 when that fucking happened. Who? The girl. Joanna. That was a flashback scene, was it not?
Yeah, but
she was telling a story.
It wasn't Joanna that got raped.
I thought that was.
No, it was
that
her
was
mom.
the mom that got raped?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was why she ended up nuts.
Oh, okay. You're right. I'm splicing stars. I was thinking that was Joanna in the flashback, but it was the mom.
No, yeah, it's the mom. So
they stood around and fucking watched.
Here's one thing that really pissed me off about this whole movie. It's one of those movies where the movie could have been done in 20 minutes. If he would have been fucking around. Yeah. Because he's got Turpin in the chair.
The Pretty Woman song. Love the Pretty Woman song.
Yeah. Shaves his neck for him.
Why are you shaving someone you're about to kill?
And then decides he's going to cut his throat, but then pauses there while I get through this line. And then your boy comes in and ruins it. If you'd have just cut his fucking throat.
Yeah, because that was his whole fucking intent. He wanted him dead. Because once he was dead, he even says it. It's done. You can rest forever.
Yeah. If you'd have cut his throat, a lot of people wouldn't have died. Mm-hmm. A lot of people wouldn't have eaten people.
Yeah, that's so weird. They keep feeding the little boy fucking.
You wouldn't have to kill your fucking wife.
How did he not recognize his wife? I know some time has passed, but come on, dude.
Yeah, but she had herpes on her mouth and shit like that.
Yeah, but I mean, her fucking eyes and her cheekbones and her facial structure didn't change that damn much.
I don't know.
I mean, I know people that I haven't seen since fucking high school, 15 years, and they pop up and I'm like, hey, what's up, guy?
Okay, here's my thing. Out of high school here's my thing. How do you take the leap from I'm angry, I almost had my justice, and it slipped away, to let's kill people and cook them in pies?
That's the logical order of how things are supposed to go. That's logically, I got my plan got foiled. We need to cook some motherfuckers.
Yeah,
like it just immediately. And then they start. I love that they start picking different professions and talking about how they would taste differently.
So who's more insane in this situation, Sweeney Todd or her?
Oh no, she's crazy. She is completely. Mrs. Lovitz is she's fucking insane.
Bad shit.
I know she's in love with Johnny Depp. She's in love with Sweeney Todd. Fuck you. You start cooking motherfuckers and meat pies and eating them.
Like it's cool.
It's fine. It's okay. No big deal. I don't think she would have been there in real life after he killed the first person, the other barber that he killed. And
here's my thing. Her meat pies sucked before.
Yeah.
Why are they so much better just because there's people in them?
Yeah, they're implying that human flesh tastes great. This entire fucking movie was an advertisement for cannibalism.
Yeah, because
it's human meat. They taste so much better. Everyone wants them now. I don't know what the secret ingredient.
Because apparently her cooking fucking sucked before.
Apparently, but she can cook the fuck out of some human meat.
And here's the thing: if your cooking sucked that bad, why not go start cooking something else?
Yeah, something other than meat pies. Just kind of
just fucking do something.
Yeah, it's really hard to fuck up a salad.
Bake bread.
It's really hard to
become a bakery.
Baker. You're
already doing the crust for the meat pies.
Not very well.
Why not just do bread and fucking pastries?
Let's talk about Toby finding the toe in his meat pie.
How rough chopped are we talking here?
That's not even like they're not being ground up enough. Apparently,
no. Did you see the size of the plates on that grind? They're just fucking massive.
Oh, it's horrible. You're catching fucking noses and ears and shit.
How is it he grabbed the one with the toe? No one else in this fucking movie caught a toe in their meat pie?
You would think somebody else would have had a fucking toe or an ear or something in their meat pie, but maybe they didn't notice. Like, oh, this is crunchy.
Yeah. Oh. I'm just saying, dog.
Somebody would have found something in there. I just don't know. Excuse me, there's hair in my food. Yeah.
What sound does a puke hair make? I knew it was going to be a joke in here one day.
But eventually, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so the meat pies are great
Okay.
because they're human.
Let's go Sacha Baron Cohen.
Okay.
Why is he considered a main character in this movie? People consider him. I mean, people act like it's a big deal. Oh, Sacha Baron Cohen's in that movie.
He's
in it for like 5 fucking minutes for the whole movie.
I don't know why everybody's so excited about him being in there. He's the first kill.
Yeah,
I mean, he's done. He's completely over it.
but people like I brought it up recently to friends, and they're like, "Well," because I made a comment on the fact that all the main characters in this movie, aside from the 2 women,
Or in
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, yeah.
It's like a weird alternate dimension
Yeah.
where instead of wizards, they lived in London and it was shitty.
It's like American Horror Story.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all the same characters, but a different plot.
Yeah, a couple of little side characters are different.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody was like, well, Sacha Baron Cohen wasn't. I said, main characters. They're like, oh, he is a main character.
He's not a main character.
No.
He's not. He's the first kill. He's gone almost immediately.
Yeah, I think, honestly, there's a very, few main characters in here.
No, and I mean, look, I would consider Beetle more of a main character than I would consider
Oh, absolutely.
Sacha Baron Cohen. I don't think at all.
I mean, Toby's more of a main character than he is.
Yeah, I would say so. Absolutely. And he falls completely, this is like my mom. Like he's so much for Miss Lovett. Can't remember her fucking name.
Cool.
Miss Lovett.
You okay? You got it? I thought you were having a stroke for a second.
Words are hard.
Love seat. I love lamp.
I love lamp.
I love lamp.
I love meat pies.
Yeah,
no. He's
and you
he's
feel
got
for the kid, man.
You feel for him because
he
was getting beaten by Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah,
and being forced to pretty much be his slave.
Yep.
After they kill him, he naturally just stays with them and starts helping out in the restaurant. Doesn't realize exactly what's going on. He's just helping out. I love when he tells get rid of the homeless woman.
Yeah.
And he runs up and starts like, shoot.
I was waiting for him to pull out a squirt bottle and just spring her with water.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Shoot.
But but no, for real, like going back to the fact that everyone in this fucking movie was in
Dude, just
Harry Potter.
Almost all of them, dude.
Johnny Depp plays Grindelwald. Helen Bonham Carter plays Bellatrix Lestrange.
Bellatrix.
Alan Rickman, of course, was Snape.
Everybody knows Snape.
Timothy Spall played Wormtail.
The Wormtail. He was the pet thing.
Jamie Campbell Bower actually plays young. He plays young Voldemort or young Grindelwald, one of the two.
Yeah. I'm not the Harry Potter nerd that you are. I mean, I love the movies, but I'm not as much into them as you are.
But that's 6 right there, just from looking right there. That's a lot of fucking characters.
That's a lot of crossover characters.
You know
That'd be one fucked up. Maybe this whole thing was a Harry Potter dream.
Oh.
You ashed in there, didn't you?
Huh?
Did you ash in there? Oh.
No. But now just think about
Harry Potter dream.
Over. Yeah.
That'd be a horrible, horrible crossover. But you really, even if you don't like musicals, I think in the midst of this, once you get so far into it, you stop even noticing that it's a musical.
Yeah, you do. You really don't notice.
You're just paying attention to the story.
I'm really struggling here to try to figure out why I didn't care for it this last couple of times I watched it.
Dude, I think it was very well done. Look, this thing, and
maybe because I overwatched it.
It could be.
It's one of those things like you hear a song too many times.
This thing was nominated for a ridiculous amount of awards.
Nominated for 75 and 135.
Yeah. That's 35
wild.
awards. That's probably one of the most awards any movie we've reviewed so far has had.
Now I'm starting to wonder too
other than Silence of the Lambs.
I have an instinctual thing I do when people push something that's supposed to be so great, I instinctively push back.
I'm the same way.
I buck the system.
I buck the system, and I'm like, why are you saying this is so great? No, this is wrong. This is wrong. You shouldn't do this. This is horrible.
So I'm wondering if that's like
me off.
Subconsciously doing that to me. Like most of the way through the movie, I'm like, God, I'm really not enjoying myself.
I don't know. I enjoyed it.
I know you love it. We have a friend of ours that's going to be coming on soon. It's one of his favorite movies of all time.
His name's Todd.
Yeah, his name's Todd.
So he loves it.
But I don't understand what it is. I just did not care for it this last time watching it. Freaking even, and it's not like I didn't know it was good. Everybody loves this movie. It's not like y'all the only ones who like it.
It's a really good movie, dude.
Dude, audience score for this movie?
What are we looking at?
81%.
Yeah, that seems about right. This movie is
Rotten
very well
Tomatoes
received.
was 85%.
This movie was very well received.
To just realize that, what you call it? Ready or Not was 88 for Rotten Tomatoes. You would think this would be more of a critics movie than Ready or Not.
Yeah, you'd really think so. And you said the Rotten Tomatoes, what, 85 on this one?
Yeah.
That's really surprising because this one was so much more, and I loved Ready or Not.
But this is more up the critics' alley.
Yeah, this is more like a more reviewable movie, I would think, because it's more artsy, I guess you can call it. Yep. It's more artsy. It's got more put into it. I loved it. I know you didn't enjoy yourself that much. I'm actually going to go...
Name going ratings already?
Oh, I mean, we don't have to.
You want? Because let's talk about the fact that Miss Lovett's so fucking in love with.
Oh, she's so in love with Sweeney Todd.
She's so in love with him.
So in love,
and he just doesn't care.
He is the equivalent of a gamer. You've seen all these fucking TikToks and shit that run around with the drop in the towel challenge and shit. Yeah. The women come in, they drop their fucking towel, and the guys are playing their video games like, this fucking bitch. Leave me alone. I'm playing a game. That is Sweeney Todd with his razor blades. She's in the back telling him, I love you, and she's touching and rubbing all over, and he's looking at his razors like, my friend. Yeah. Not showing any attention to the woman who's really trying to jump his bones, right behind him.
Well, I keep going back to the scene, the song, whenever she's talking about...
where she's living her happy ever after dream, and he's
kind of fucking sitting there like, whatever you say. I don't care.
Yes, whatever. Yeah, yes, dear. Yes, dear.
But fuck her, dude. She knew his wife was alive.
Okay. Fuck her indeed. Because she knew that if he knew his wife was still alive, he would not give her the fucking time of day at all.
Yeah.
He's going back to his fucking wife. He misses her. It's been 15 fucking years. So she... doesn't actually say it, but she knew what the fuck she was doing. She said she poisoned herself.
Yeah.
Naturally, you assume, fuck.
Didn't she say with arsenic?
Yeah. She didn't die. Not enough arsenic, maybe?
I don't know. Was it Javier Bardem's character in fucking James Bond that fucking ate the cyanide capsule, didn't kill him?
Yeah.
He ate the side of his face open?
Movie.
Same thing. That's probably why she got all fucked up on the mouth. That shit fucking herpes.
Arsenic gives you herpes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be careful of apples.
But another thing I didn't care about this movie, one of the things I didn't care for, you don't ever hear what happened to the daughter and the guy.
Yeah, no.
He leaves her in the barber's chair, runs downstairs and dies.
Yeah.
And you never get closure on that story.
No, you don't.
All they had to show was like him coming up to get her and them running away.
Yeah.
As he bled out. And I'm good.
They didn't have any closure on that. They didn't want to end it, I guess.
Just left that little fucking thread hanging out there.
Yeah.
You know? Now, one cool thing I noticed watching it, now that I'm older, at the end, whenever Toby comes up and grabs the razors, he gives his neck up. You notice that, right?
He was prepared.
Yeah, he knew Toby was there.
He knew he was there. He
picks his chin up.
He picks his chin up. He's perfectly fine. He accepts it. He doesn't fight at all. Well,
you just killed your fucking wife.
He lets his throat get slit, and he just bows his head, and he's like, "It's over. It's done. Yep. I'm finished."
How do you have that many people you cutting their throats in a chair and no one fights back?
Nobody did. Everyone just fucking. You think there'd be that initial 3 to 5 seconds afterwards, even before your arterial shit starts spraying everywhere and you're done and you're too weak to do anything. But as soon as you get slit, your immediate response is start fucking swinging. You want to fight back. It's fight or flight. Not one person did. They just got and dead. And
then really, considering the drop, you really didn't have to cut anyone's throats.
No. Absolutely not. The
pedal.
Fall itself would have killed them.
Yeah, you're landing straight on top of their fucking head.
It did not kill Hans Gruber.
Yeah.
He was still
He's like, fuck this. I learned this trick from Bruce Willis.
Yeah, he was grabbing on to Mrs. Lovett after he got his throat slit, dropped down this fucking long-ass drop, and he's grabbing on to Mrs. Lovett fighting for dear life.
Yep.
He's the only one that did it.
She's gonna die.
She's like, die. Would you die? Stop it. Stop it. So Sweeney Todd comes in like, what's all this hollering? He's like, oh, he grabbed a hold of me, but I think he's done now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? And I think kind of messed me up, too, was that parts of this movie is so fucking gross, man. It's like anybody who watches our channel knows I love gore.
There was some fucking gore in this one. It was great.
And the gore wasn't what grossed me out. It was the people eating the pies, and you hear them eating. Yeah, man. We didn't need that. That's fucking nasty.
Yeah.
Besides, I already don't like to hear people eating or chewing or whatever.
And now you know that they're sitting there and they're eating this delicious human meat, man. Yeah. This delicious ass human meat.
That's fucking gross. It's so gross. It just kind of messed me up a little bit, I think. That might be what messed me up for this movie.
Just sitting there watching people eat motherfuckers.
Yeah.
It didn't mess you up in a... Well, no, because they didn't really do
They
that.
didn't show you them eating in Motel Hell.
Just the jerky. That's the only part you see. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? This is just, it's just meat pies and it. Oh.
Because you know, meat pies are always moist.
Yes.
Always.
Everybody's so fucking messy when they're eating it.
They're so sloppy.
They showed the table, and even the women, you think like proper English women, you know, but there's fucking crumbs and pieces of meat and shit all over the fucking
just kinda
table.
Just thrown about. They're just laid there.
You know?
It's fucking horrible.
And you know the roaches are still there from the beginning.
Oh yeah, they haven't got. They're worse now.
Yeah,
If anything, they're fucking
no
worse.
shit, because it's not like the Orkin man's coming by.
What are they doing with the rest of the organs though?
That's all going. She's not deboning anything,
know,
bro.
she's
She's just
apparently
throwing
not.
fucking pieces
Oh, I'm
in
saying,
there.
like, you're not even gonna skin it and debone it like an animal. If
No.
you're gonna, if I'm not advocating cannibalism, but if you're gonna go that route, I mean, you might as well do it properly,
Right?
if you're gonna do it.
Debone the meat.
Because I could just picture somebody with like a fucking a piece of intestine just. What the fuck
Yeah,
is this?
It's so stringy. It's so stringy. You may want to run that back through the grinder.
It's so bad. God, it's so bad. So after Toby finds out what the hell's going on, initially, he gets locked in the fucking cellar.
In the cellar.
She fucking locks his
He
ass
gets to
in the
watch
cellar.
Beetle fucking slide down to his death.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Another thing. They're in the fucking basement looking for this kid.
Yeah.
And she's like, nothing will happen to you.
It's creepy as shit. She's fucking singing to him as they're trying. Like, he just watched some people die.
Yeah, no, you won't be hurt. Meanwhile, Sweeney Todd's like, Toby.
Yeah.
With a fucking razor behind his
He's
back.
got his razor behind his back. He's just walking down. Come here, Toby.
Here, boy.
It's fucking horrible, man. And I hated seeing Mrs. Lovett do that.
Yeah.
I really did, because that kid depended on her. She became like his mother, and there was that trust and there was that love. And he said, "No one's gonna hurt you when I'm around."
Yep.
And she's straight to fuck up, just like, "Oh well, fuck it. He knows we need to lock him in the fucking cellar."
Here's the thing, too, though. He's a kid.
Yeah,
She could have played that off
absolutely.
and made him feel good. Instead, you bring him down to the fucking the grindhouse and just show him, let him find the fucking bodies.
Yeah, you could have just eased his fucking suspicions and then go to bed.
Go to bed. It's fine.
It's fine.
You know
It's
what I mean?
not what you think.
What
Go to
Nightmare on
bed.
Elm Street parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah, stop dreaming like that.
Yeah.
You need to stop dreaming
You need
like
to go
that.
To, you need to go to bed. You
Yeah,
need to go to sleep. It's gonna make you better.
It's gonna make you so much better.
Doesn't matter if you pull some guy's hat out of a fucking dream.
Yeah, no, that's neither here nor there. It doesn't matter. Wait, you found a toe in the meat pie? No.
Hey, real quick, we skipped over it, but what is it? Anthony, the kid, the sailor kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Anthony.
Yeah. How creepy is he though, man? I'm gonna steal you away.
After he just saw this girl, everybody's like, there's so much infatuation with this girl, but he like. Not healthy infatuation.
No.
Not like I've got to know you. You're really
I'm gonna
cool.
court you.
I'm gonna court you. I want to write you a love poem. Blah, blah.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna steal you.
I'm gonna steal you. Immediately after he saw the girl in the window one time,
She sees him twice and throws him a key.
she throws a key. I don't know.
Why?
Women, bro. Women like stalkers. Apparently, I don't know.
I don't understand.
I don't
it.
understand that either, because she sees him after he gets his ass beat
Yeah.
and thrown out. He like creeps around the corner and he's got like it's a very Michael Myers-esque. Like he's by the fucking pillar and he just like creeps around and he's just looking.
Yeah.
And she sees him. She's like, "Oh, you need a key." And she throws him a key.
To what?
We never know. We never find out. I assume it was a key to get into her room. Or her chastity belt? I don't know. She needed the chastity belt living with
Turpin.
living with
I'm pretty sure
Turpin.
he has a lock picking to that.
Oh God, yeah,
He'll pick that lock.
He's probably professional at this point.
Oh, that gross fuck.
How do you, as a fucking person who adopted this child, she was a baby. You watched
watched
this
her grow
baby grow up. Look, and she's not even fucking 18 yet.
No.
She's not, because of
No, wrong.
the
This is
timeline.
Victoria era London, I guess.
Yeah, well,
They
I mean,
get
we're going
married
to
at
judge
12
that differently
over there.
at this day and age, of different standards for that. But you still watch this baby grow up.
Yeah.
It's
like your child.
It's like your child. It's very creepy for you to watch a baby grow up and then all of a sudden, you know what?
Yeah, that's one of those
She's
things where
kinda
shit's
hot.
gone full circle. Have you seen Pornhub lately?
Yeah. Oh God, please, y'all stop that. Y'all please stop that.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Get out of my room, sis.
So, it's just gross, bro.
Yeah, you can't do it. Here's it's just so fucking horrible because I have this fucking horrible thought that at one point this man changed her diapers.
No, he didn't. He had somebody do that for him. He doesn't seem like the diaper changing type.
No, he doesn't, but he seems like the pedophile type because he's really looking hard at this girl.
Yeah, well, I know. But we know dads now that don't do it.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Be a fucking man. Step up and change your kids' diapers.
So where are you rating this one? What you rating this
I'm
one?
actually going to rate this fairly... it's above average for me.
Oh,
Obviously.
absolutely.
It's absolutely above average. It's not one of my favorite movies, but I love it. It's not something that I'm going to watch repeatedly over and over again, but it's something that I have watched multiple times, and I probably will watch it again. I'm actually going to go at a 37.
Oh.
I think that's fair.
I think it is. Here's my thing with this movie, okay? It's kind of the opposite of some of the other movies we've had. We've had shitty movies that I loved.
This is a great movie. It really is.
That's what I'm saying. But here's the thing. We've had garbage movies that were really fun.
Yeah.
That I really enjoyed watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it bumped it up because of my enjoyment, even though it was shitty. This is a really, really good movie that I just didn't enjoy.
And then see, I guess being unfair because my enjoyment factor played a lot into my rating.
And the whole thing is...
It will.
It should. Because here's the thing.
That's because that's for me. That's not what I think anyone else should rate it. That's how I'm rating it.
Because here's the thing. As a movie itself, it belongs up here.
Oh, right? It's up there. It's a great fucking
whether you
movie.
enjoy it or not. Nothing can take away that. A shitty movie that you enjoy, they can't take away your enjoyment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you enjoy this movie and it's rated really high as a movie, then it goes up even higher. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But for me, for some reason, I just didn't get into it this time. I don't know why. But I can't take away the fact that it's a really, really well-made movie.
Really
well-written, well-shot. I mean, it's really well done. And you said 37?
Yeah.
I thought you were going higher with that, man. I really thought so. I'm
going with 37. Which, I mean, don't take away. That's my personal opinion. I can't shit on this movie. This movie
because I was thinking 35.
Great. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because we go 0 to 50.
Because we're assholes.
I'm gonna put that in the button. We're assholes.
Yeah.
We go 0 to 50. I'm saying 35. I can't take away how good this movie is.
No, the movie's very well done. It really is a great fucking movie.
Like in a technical aspect, it's perfect. It's a really well done movie.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know why I just cannot find enjoyment for it.
And it really does come full circle. Sweeney Todd gets his fucking revenge from the shit that happened at the beginning of the movie.
And he gets his from him fucking up.
He accepts his fate and he dies, and it's beautifully transitioned. It's done. It was like we saw
it's like a Greek tragedy.
We saw the arc and then we saw the end. It is. It really truly is.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, I'm giving it a 35. He's giving it a 37. Find us on YouTube, SoundCloud, Stitcher, iTunes, and Pandora.
All over the place, guys.
Yep.
We everywhere.
Yep. Please subscribe, like, rate, follow. All
Talk
the things.
shit.
Yeah, that's it. Talk shit. Please leave us some comments. Give us some ideas, which y'all want to see, which y'all don't want to see. Make sure y'all getting those ratings in on iTunes because that's the stuff that gets us up the boards, and that's how we get found by other people.
Absolutely.
Then also, make sure y'all spreading the word by word of mouth.
Tell your friends about me.
That's it. That's how a lot of people find out about podcasts.
Yep.
So, all right, guys, we're out of here.